Hey, welcome to Tone Wars Sunday night. Hi, Carrie, that's Jarrod.
What's going on?
And that's, oh, you can just see little Peppy's head
That's
there
Pepper.
right in the corner.
Yep, we are hanging with the Pepper tonight.
Having a Pep's day today.
A Pep's day.
And yes, I have a bag of ice on my foot because I may have just broken my pinky toe.
No joke. She's full stride right into the couch.
Right into the couch, the foot of the couch. It hurts so bad. It's like throbbing right now, but there's not much you can do for broken toes, I guess. So we're gonna ice it and hope for the best.
See what happens.
Hopefully it's just bruised. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a long day ahead of us tomorrow, so I'm hoping it's nothing serious.
So mad. I'm so mad.
I know, I don't blame you. I hate it when that happens. It's the worst, man. You know, smacking your toe on something, especially unexpectedly, you're like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I was just on my way down here.
Yep.
And
The pain is excruciating.
all of the words. Lots and lots of swear words.
Lots of them. Sailor. Swearing like a sailor.
Anyway, happy Father's Day to all of you fathers out there.
Yep.
In any sense of the word. If you've stepped in or whatever it is, happy Father's Day. And thank you for everything that you do for your families.
That's right, man. I'll second that.
And we know that there's a lot going on in the world right now. In the world and in the United States. And in true Tone Wars fashion, we're going to keep it about Tone Wars here.
Yep.
We're going to focus on
This
the
is an escape.
positive and make it an escape. And
Yep.
but still, we need to acknowledge and give space.
Yep.
So there's your space.
There you go.
There it is.
Yep.
We had a beautiful day here, other than the last 15 minutes. It's in the low 80s, a
Yeah.
gentle breeze.
Mm-hmm.
We got the peps, and
Yep.
not a bad day.
Not a bad day. Yeah, he's just off camera there.
He took him forever to find his little
Yeah, I'm
spot,
not gonna
so
move him.
I don't want to move him.
He did the circle.
Scratch and circle.
Yeah, it took him forever. And I was like, dude, you gonna settle into that pillow or what? So he finally did.
He did.
Once he settles in, man, you just gotta leave him
Leave him
alone.
alone. Sometimes even if you like talk to him, he'll like
He'll get
want to
up.
come over and
Yep.
gotta be careful not to no
Yep.
disturbing the pets.
Yeah, start wiggling the tail and like,
Yeah.
what do you
Do you
want?
want me? You wanted more kisses? Oh,
Yeah, you want to do something? Like,
yes.
nope, sit down.
Well, Braxel is here.
Hey,
Hello,
what's up, man?
Braxel. Tom F is here. He said Happy Father's Day.
Hey, what's up, Tom?
Time for a nice juicy steak. That'd be nice, right? Tom
Oh, yeah.
had fresh made pulled pork, so the steak is tomorrow. Oh, you can't
Oh.
go wrong with that either.
No, both are good. I made some pulled pork the other day. It was amazing. Yep. And making some dino ribs, probably not tomorrow, but probably Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep. Can't wait.
Daryl McMillan is here. Oh, I
Hey.
just got a shockwave of the
pain.
Yeah.
What's up, Daryl?
Oops, and there goes the commercials. JHPRS. I can't wait to be the first 69-year-old on my block to get a Helix Stadium.
Oh,
So,
awesome,
nice.
dude. Congrats. Yeah, I'm excited about that product. You know, we'll get into that in a minute, but I'll just say this. Like, there hasn't been a product that has excited me as much as that has in a while. I could not believe when they announced that, all the stuff that Eric Klein announced. I'm like, holy crap, man.
Let's see, Iron Game is here.
Hey, what's happening, dude?
Way Cool Jr. I'm here, but I'm driving. Love you, mean it.
What's going on, man? Drive safe out there.
Drive safe. Happy Father's Day. Iron Game, my girlfriend broke her pinky toe on my coffee table leg. There was wine involved. Yeah. It's so bad. I know toes are just little things, but boy.
Not yours isn't anymore.
No, mine's like a sausage.
It is. I looked
so
at it, I'm
bad.
like, whoa, that thing looks bad.
It's all red and
Yeah.
sausagey.
Just don't let the dog look. He might think it's a sausage.
Found a spooter down there.
Oh, did he get it?
You wouldn't nope, it's right there.
Freaking dog.
Let's get the spider.
You sit down and be good.
I love his tail. Little spunky tail.
Yep, little foofy tail.
Way Cool Jr. says, oh, I do have a question. Do you think one of the Lunchbox amps is good enough to run the Synergy stuff? Because the new Lunchbox Synergy amp, since it doesn't have a resonance or presence knob.
Oh, yeah, I think it would be fine. Yeah, I think it'd be fine. Yep.
I'll come up here.
Yep, it'd be good.
Okay.
Especially if it doesn't have EL84s. Get something with 6L6s or something.
Tom says, puppy sighting. Way Cool Jr., you know what the one singular tabletop thingy?
What's that?
You know what the one singular tabletop thingy?
I have no idea. I don't know what that means.
Driad Musical X, happy Father's Day. I see you here. Just getting started. Oh, yeah, just getting started.
Just getting started.
Jim Simmons. Jarrod, I bought a used Joyo Bant Amp Zombie 2 mini amp head, and it's very loud for a 20-watt amp through my 4x12 and sounds great with a tube screamer or clone and boost pedal.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah, those are pretty loud, especially considering their size and the wattage, man. Those are loud freaking amps, man. Congrats, man.
Tony Krozik, happy Sunday.
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Jarrod and Carrie, I'm listening in while being in the yard.
Oh, nice.
Enjoy the yard. It's probably a beautiful day out there.
We did for a while. We were out on the deck. We'll probably be back out on the deck again after this. So.
Oh, yes. Ben Burnett.
Hey,
Helix
Ben.
Stadium will destroy all the other modelers. Face facts. Tube amps are now officially extinct. No longer needed. No longer wanted?
What?
Tube amps are now the Nickelback of the music world.
Look at this amp. Oh.
Amplifier. There you go. That feels better.
No, it's, I mean, I really think the stadium's going to give a lot of companies a run for their money. They're going to be like, oh my God, we did not see all that coming. You know, I mean, it's rare when somebody releases something that completely just turns the market on its head. And I think the last product that did that was probably KEMPER, you know, because they profiled and everyone's like, what's this profiling thing? And you know, and since then, you know, people started doing it as well and doing it better and more efficiently and more consistently. And that's just the evolution of things, you know. Things always evolve and interest, you know, grows. And then when Eric came out with, you know, the announcement with this on their live stream, I was just blown away. I mean, I was like, excuse me, I was like, please say it clones or captures or profiles, please. I was just waiting for that, and then he said it, and I'm like, okay, all right, now I can relax and enjoy everything.
Thank you for the $100 super chat.
Holy crap,
Woo!
dude. Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you.
You okay?
That is, wow, that is amazing. Holy crap. Dude, thank you.
Because you two are amazing. Bonus for great guitar playing.
Wow, thank you, man. I didn't expect that. That's freaking awesome.
I'm gonna need that to go to the emergency room.
Well, thank you. I hope I play well tonight. You know, it's funny. I have not been practicing like I should lately because I've been washing buildings, and yeah, we've been washing buildings. It's been crazy, and I hope. Like last night, I had to shoot a video for a product that'll be released tomorrow, and man, it was an absolute struggle just getting through that mix and playing properly. So yeah, I got to get back to. I got to find a 20-minute regimen I could do every day just to stay sort of sharp, you know.
I think it's in your head.
Oh no, oh no. Last night
No,
did get in my head.
You find one, and I'm like, you'll find it. In
Yeah.
your head.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you meant I think I suck is in my head. No, I suck.
Tony Krozik says it's 4 p.m. here on the West Coast. Too early to be in the house on a sunny day.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Peps,
man.
it's too slippery. You just keep sliding. It's a pain. Bill is here. I see the first review of the Friedman Jose amp has surfaced. It sounds amazing.
Yeah, Michael Nielsen did a great job. That guy makes everything sound good. You know, he's awesome, man. I'm hoping. Now, Dave said he was going to send me one for review, so I'm hoping I'm on the list soon. That will be nice.
JHPRS says, blasphemy, tube amps will never die.
I agree. I think tube amps are going to be here for a while.
Ooh, we got another super chat. Frank, is it, how you say it?
Oh, Frank Rashad.
Rashad.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Frank. Frank is, he's from line 6.
What's up, man? Glad you're liking what we've shown so far. You guys will find some amazing ways to use this thing.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Thanks, Frank. I appreciate you stopping by and for the super chat. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, man, I have to tell you, like, that live stream you guys did was just spot on. It was amazing. It's weird. Like, I haven't been on the edge of my seat watching a product review in a long time. And it was weird. Like, Eric's up there talking about all the stuff you guys put in this thing, and I'm like, and then there's more, and then there's more, and then I'm like, oh my, it was like an avalanche of awesome things you guys did with this. And I'm like, I mean, you want to talk about, like, the Empire Strikes Back? I mean, this was like, you know, I mean, this was insane. It's like the Death Star of freaking products, you know? I mean...
The wrong tube.
Oh, jeez.
It is not my night.
It's not.
It's not my night.
Just mute your mic if you have to. But, yeah, but, I mean, it was just incoming, more features. And I'm just sitting there going, is this ever going to stop? And then Eric's like, well, I can't tell you and show you everything. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. There's even more stuff. And this is proof positive that companies who listen to their customers and listen to people's comments and the message boards and stuff like that and put their egos aside and just listen to people, those are companies that come up with amazing stuff, because it's you know, it's amazing. It's just as simple as taking somebody's order. You know, if you bring them what they ordered, they're going to be happy as long as it's cooked right, you know?
That makes me mad when you go to restaurants and the chef is like, I am not doing that.
I am not doing that for you.
Well, I guess I won't be
Yeah,
ordering or eating it. So
exactly.
No money for you.
But here's the thing, though. What Line 6 did was not only did they bring you your order, they cooked it perfectly, and they even added some stuff that you didn't even know you wanted, but you do now, you know, and...
Unless there's gluten.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, they just did such a great job with the presentation. And like a lot of people said in my video, they're like, well, if they deliver on all this stuff, then I'm in. And I'm like, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they deliver on all this stuff? I mean, they've been at it for a long time. Eric Klein is smart. His whole team, Ben, all them guys are all smart people. I have faith that this thing's going to be amazing. And I think the one thing I was really excited about was the fact that they're doing the training of the captures or clones or whatever you want to call it in the cloud, which means it's not hardware related. So it's not limited to, well, this is the best this piece of gear is going to do for you. It's actually something they can control and really put a lot of effort into, and it's just like the training engine in that thing's got to be insane. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this big time. And the fact that the models are all new, like I'm playing the model now, the EVH Red, the Stealth, and it sounds good. I just can't wait to see what the new model's going to sound like the new improved, like, you know, I mean, they're actually modeling not only the components, but the wires in between the components and how they're hooked up, and all the little details are going to be in there. So, I mean, talk about nitpicking and, you know, I mean, they just turned over every stone, and it's just going to be insane. The effects, the screen, I'm pretty sure it's going to have a mobile app because he hinted to that. I mean, there's just so many things, and I like the fact that you can actually put a song in it, and you can delete the guitar track and then play along with it with your guitar sound and see how it fits in there. I mean, I could go on and on with the features. I mean, it's just endless what this thing can do. So they definitely put everyone on notice.
Has joined us. Sorry about that.
Oh, hey.
Says, haha, the look at this graph meme reference was good timing.
No.
Dream Musical says, Ben, feel free to send me all your unwanted amps. Right? Derek Samp, I watched the launch and other videos about it. I'm stoked and cannot wait to get one. Will Motor City be selling them?
Oh, I'm sure they will. Yeah, Motor City will definitely be selling them.
Iron Game. Arnold said tube amps will always crush those little girly modelers.
Yes, they'll crush them. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I mean, with all the new stuff out there, tech is getting really good, you know.
AR Cypher says, after seeing the new Kemper, I'm not feeling the need to upgrade. Frankly, I'm perfectly happy with my power rack. Excited to see if Fractal has a huge announcement.
Well, that's the fun thing about, I mean, if you guys are old enough to be around when I was just a kid then, but I can, you know, I was told about it and, you know, stuff like that. But the car wars between the big three, like Ford, Chevy, and Chrysler, I mean, they every week at the track is like, well, we got a Hemi now. And everyone else is like, well, we got to come up with our own freaking version of that. And every week at the track, I mean, it was like, who's got the biggest, baddest engine and the fastest car? And it was fun to watch these companies come up with stuff. And, you know, and it's the same thing with the digital world now is these companies are coming out with something and it's just, you know, mind-blowing what they come up with. And then the other companies are like, oh, never thought of that. Well, now we got to somehow top that. And we all get to win because we get to own this stuff and play it and enjoy all of that stuff. And I just think it's phenomenal. It's just fun to watch. I mean, some people are like, wow, there's just too much gear now. Like, there's no such thing. Bring it on.
It's 5150 time, so slap that thumbs up. Yep.
Oh,
can
yeah.
X out of the live chat.
Please do. Thank you.
Like the feed and come right back in.
Yeah.
Let's see. Driad Musical X. Any news on what the price of them will be?
Yes, it's $17.99, I think, for the stadium, the regular stadium. I think it's $17.99. Correct me if I'm wrong, Frank, if you're still here. And then the Stadium XL is $21.99, and that one has. So the stadium is kind of like a quad Cortex type setup.
$17.99, and the stadium floor is $21.99.
There you go. So I was right. Good. So. So the regular stadium doesn't have the expression pedal or the scribble strips, but I believe it has all the other features internally. And then the Stadium XL has the scribble strips and the expression pedal. So, and I think they're worth every penny. You know, I mean, considering what you're getting, I think that's a phenomenal price. I really think so. And I definitely will somehow have one on the channel, one way or another. I'd really like to do that. And I'll shoot out the new models compared to the models on the current Helix right now. And I'll also do some captures for you guys. And I'm in Line 6's marketplace, so I'm sure I'll be uploading capture packs to the marketplace. That's the kind of stuff that really excites me, is being able to capture all these amazing amps here for you guys and put them up on the marketplace. Because I mean, doing models is great, it's fun, but I really live in the profiling capturing world. That's more fun to me, and I would love to offer that to you guys. And I'll definitely be shooting it out with other units and stuff so you guys can compare. We might even bring back Fight Night. The Helix fared really well in the Fight Nights, so it was fun. Yeah.
Jim Simmons, Jarrod, there may not be a need for tube amps in the future because I can see modeling and capturing tech sounding so good and put into amp heads and combos. Imagine stadium modeling in an amp. Oh,
it'd be amazing. Yeah, because a lot of times when you take a DI capture of an amplifier and put it through some source of a good power source, I mean, it sounds incredible.
Frank Rashad says, it's why we had so many folks from the community there. The customers drive us directly through guys like you.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And that's another testament to you guys as well, Frank. I mean, you spent most of your intro to your live stream just thanking everybody. You know, I mean, that's a company, again, who literally legit appreciates their clients and their customer base, you know, and listens to them. It's just proof positive that you guys do that because, like I said, you brought a product that's got everything everybody's been wanting, plus things that Eric was like looking into the future as well and knowing that we wanted as well. And yeah, and it's some of the stuff that Eric wanted to implement years ago, but he's like, yeah, I finally got my touchscreen. So that's something Eric's been wanting to do for years, and he was really excited about that. And there's some other things that he's put in there too that he's been wanting to do for a while. So yeah, this will be exciting, man.
Jade Musical says that's not bad for all it offers. Thanks.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, there were a couple people that in my videos were kind of like, it's a lot of money. It's like, dude, it's a Ferrari. I mean, like, you know what I mean? I mean, you can't go to a Ferrari dealer and say your cars are too expensive. They'll be like, well, you just either you can't afford it or you just don't understand what goes into these. You know, I mean, there's a reason why they cost what they do, and that's really the way it is. You know, and honestly, I don't think it's a Ferrari price. I think it's a very fair price for what it offers.
Ben says, Frank is the greatest leader of any company, period. I've been a Line 6 user for over 25 years. Frank's the real deal.
He'll make
black turn white.
He is. Frank's done a great job. They've all done a great job there. We've had Eric Klein on the show. Interviewed him once years ago. Great guy. Super smart guy. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I am really excited for Line 6 and for all of us, too. I think Line 6 just took the bar and drop kicked it up like 20 notches. And they're like, all right, what else you got, guys? Like, seriously, they put everyone on notice. And they're like, we're back. I'm back.
Braxel says, I wonder what the new version of the HX Stomp is going to be like. I do not understand why you can't capture your amp with it, or does it?
Well, we'll find out. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be break-off products over the years, and they have, there's so much that product offers, and that there's so much that it can offer in the future, and there's so much room for growth, tons of headroom in there. And I'm sure they're already working on stuff that, you know, we won't know about for a while that they're going to implement with this thing. I mean, it's like Eric said, here's to the next 10 years. And then they played the video, and I'm like, wow, that thing is so future-proofed, it's not even funny, you know.
Chad Boston, thank you for the super chat.
Hey, what's up, Chad?
Said hi to everyone. Hi, Frank and everyone.
If you guys are looking for screens, skins, and you know, protective shields for any of your digital platforms out there, contact Chad Boston or Gear by Seba, CEBA, Gear by Seba, and order some. I have his protective shield on my Helix right now, and I have one on my other digital platforms as well.
Frank Rashad says, can't wait for you to see the touchscreen and scribble strips. They are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, same here, man. I can't wait to see them either. That's, I think, since I'm not in a band anymore and I don't play out, I think the XL is going to be more my speed, because I don't need to travel, so I don't need to have something super small, even though it is smaller than my Helix. I think it's going to come up to about right where my foot is. Yeah. So it's going to be smaller and lighter than my Helix anyway. So, but yeah, I think, you know, that would be fine for my studio here.
Gravel Rock says, why don't they space the foot switch buttons farther apart on the modelers?
Well, it depends on size. So it really comes down to people want a certain footprint for their modelers, you know, like for traveling reasons, or for, you know, your pedal board reasons. Like, I want it to fit on a pedal board and be small. And it's like, well, in order to make that happen, we're going to have to kind of squeeze the foot switches together a little bit more, or give you less foot switches. So it's like they have to, like, at that point, it's like, you know, pick your poison. Do you want less foot switches, or do you want like a ½ an inch difference room between them? I'll take more foot switches, you know. And honestly, I haven't had any issues with any of the modelers that I've played. I mean, I haven't found myself having to wear ballerina slippers to hit my foot switches without, you know, touching the next one. I mean, unless you're wearing clown shoes, I don't really think it's going to be a problem. I mean, I have the Helix in front of me right now, and they're kind of close together, but I've rarely, very rarely, I don't even remember a time, but I'm sure I've done it because I'm clumsy. Every once in a while, maybe bump the other one, but for the most part, I think the layouts have been pretty good, you know.
Braxel says, I'm skipping the new KEMPER. I just feel they did not stand up and upgrade the unit in a timely fashion, as they were being left behind, and feel they will not do the same thing on their next evolution.
Well, you know, that's a common comment that I got in the 2 videos that I released about the stadium, is a lot of people are like, this is what KEMPER should have done. I mean, don't quote me, you know, don't stone me if I'm wrong, but might have been 13 years. I think it's 11 or 13 years since that thing's come out. And a lot of people were like, after that much time, you guys came out with a black one that has more effects in the signal chain and the profiling's better. Really? That's all you have? Like, you know, and the digital world is very demanding because we know what can be done. And I'm still looking forward to checking out the new KEMPER Mark II. I really am, because I do sell profiles. And if the profiling is better on it, yeah, I'll definitely make profiles and sell them on my website. But after that much time, you're right. You think KEMPER would have put more into the new unit. And here's the thing too, like, what if they do that with the Mark II and then 2 years from now they used it to bide some time, and then 2 years from now they release the Mega KEMPER or whatever. Well, everybody that bought the Mark II are going to be pissed, you know. So I think that Line 6 showed everybody how it's done. And I'm not trying to kiss anyone's ass here by saying that. I mean, come on. I think it's obvious. I don't think anybody would disagree with me when I say that. I mean, that's how you release a new product right there. I mean, you revamp it, you take notes on what everybody wants, you implement some stuff you want to do with it as well, and you freaking launch it. I mean, that's how it's done.
Bill wants to know what you're drinking, and it is Topo Chico.
Topo Chico twist of grapefruit.
Grapefruit flavor.
Sparkling water. Yep, that's what I drink most of the time now.
Visit says, with a mic, preamp, mixer over 120 dB dynamic range, and that extension D10 box, it's going to be a quite powerful audio recorder. I hope they're going to explore and develop the DAW capabilities as well.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
It's not Visit, Vist, V-I-S-T. Sorry. Visit. Oh, Mike Nash is here.
Hey.
Mother of blood.
Mother of blood.
Jim Simmons, maybe Line 6 will come out with a stadium stomp.
It's possible. I mean, based on the history of them doing what they've done with the other products, I mean, they always have the break-off products, you know, like they have the motherships, and then they have the little, you know, the other ones that come off of it. And I don't see why they wouldn't do that, you know, because people like different sizes, you know.
Let's see. Daryl McMillan, I'd like an accessory for the Helix Stadium Nexus IO to have a 4-cable method docking station.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah.
Jim Simmons says, Frank Rashad, a stadium version and an amp head with the large display screen on it would be so awesome. Oh,
they did something, not with the stadium, but they did that Bogner collab years ago that was actually really cool. You know, they had the tube amp with the Line 6 modeling in it. That was actually really cool too.
Well, you want to play a little bit?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna prove to you guys why practicing is something you should never neglect. And yeah, this is gonna be fun. So I'm playing my EVH Red preset that's available on Line 6's marketplace right now, and this is of the red channel of the EVH model that they made. So I'll do that, and let me do a couple songs here and see if I can make a fool out of myself. All right, 1 second. Well, there's a few for you. Yeah, her foot is in bad shape. That looks bad.
It's not good.
Did I unmute us? Oh, I did. Is my battery dead in my pack? Check 1, 2.
Know.
Oh, it is.
Here though. Sorry I'm late.
Yep.
Was rewiring one of my guitars and lost track of time. Evening, y'all.
My battery's dead in my pack.
Uh-oh.
Well, I got to get a new battery. Hang on. Oh, and I'm plugged in tonight, so bear with me.
What's happening? So hi CS, how are ya? Left to see is here. Since I'll be keeping my Helix floor, I hope that Stadium will shorten the time between updates. Line 6 stated that they always intend to consider Helix floor when releasing Stadium updates.
Yeah, 1 second. I got my in-ears in and I can't hear real well, so 1 second. Got to bust out a battery here.
I wonder if I did more than I realized. The whole right side of my foot is like swollen. I don't know if the color's weird because I've had ice on it for so long, or... Oh, jeez. Perfect.
Okay.
Carlos Melendez is here.
Oh, cool. Hello. Sorry, I missed some of what you said there because these in-ears seal out everything, so I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah,
so.
I just said I don't know if it's discolored because of the ice has been on it for a while, but that whole right side is like...
it's the ice.
Is totally swollen.
Trust me, I'm an expert on ice. Iced my back for many years. And now my knee. Getting old's fun. Anyways, did I miss any comments or responses?
Since I'll be keeping my Helix floor, I hope the Stadium will shorten the time between updates. Line 6 stated that they always intend to consider the Helix floor when releasing Stadium updates.
Yeah, a lot of the updates will work for that as well. So it's cool that they're not completely, washing their hands of the older units or the OGs, I guess. So that's cool, man.
Tommy Coolberth, this product will be 50% off and replaced by something better in 2 years.
Oh, I don't know.
Frank says, Tommy, that's definitely not our style.
Yeah.
And Frank also said you were killing it.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I mean, Eric Klein clearly said that here's to the next 10 years. So, I mean, like I said, if you watched the live stream and you saw the amount of headroom and DSP and the amount of things that they could do with this product and how future-proofed it is, I mean, there's no way that Line 6 is just going to release something else in a couple years and say, well, the hell with the Stadium. I mean, hell no. I mean, that product's going to be, it's future-proofed. I mean, the stuff that's in it right now is like mind-blowing. I mean, it's stuff that we didn't even know was possible. So, I mean, and I can't emphasize it enough, like edge of my seat through the whole thing. I'm sitting out on my deck in my gazebo on the edge of my seat, just watching my TV out there going, Eric Klein, please say it. Say it's going to do cloning. And there it was. And I'm like, yeah! I was talking to some other friends of mine. Everyone's like yelling at their TVs like, yeah! It was awesome. So, yeah, it's going to be nice, man.
Let's see. Eternian says, what does the Stadium do different? Just curious.
Well, in a nutshell, way more DSP, way more headroom. The Agora, is it Agora? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I'm not. It's the street that they're on. It's what he named the new modeling platform after. And the models are going to be better. There's way more that they can model within the amplifiers, the connections between components, the wiring on those connections. I mean, down to every last detail in the amplifiers. So it's going to be better. The cab sims are going to be better. I mean, everything's going to be just richer, more depth. And everybody that I've talked to said the same thing. They're like, it's legit. Like everything has way more depth and feel and just more amp-like characteristics to it. And what's even cooler is they got so accurate with it that they were actually capturing the quirks in the amp so much that Eric's like, let's add the hype feature So if people don't like those quirks, they can kind of drag that down and pull some of the quirks out and make it a little more palatable for them. That's how accurate it got. So that's cool. It's almost like when HD TV came out and all the news anchors were like, uh-oh, that crow's feet thing I got going on, everyone's going to see that now. So let's put a little extra powder on that and soften
Botox.
our lenses. And
Everybody started.
Exactly. Yeah. Botox, you know. So, I mean, it's kind of like that. So Eric kind of was like, let's add this Botox to the... So for people who don't want the quirks, we can inject a little Botox in there and ease it up, you know. So that's cool.
Poison never hurt anybody.
Yeah, and here's the other thing. So as far as to answer the rest of your question, I mean, the effects are going to have way more depth to them and way more they can do because of more DSP, more headroom, better signal chains, bigger signal chains, more routing capabilities, the touch screen, the graphics on the touch screen, the OLED scribble strips that are going to be even better than the ones that are on my current Helix. The mobile app, HX Edit is going to be upgraded, and of course cloning, capturing, profiling, whatever you want to call it, that's in there as well. So, and I'm just giving you like scraps of what this thing is going to offer in comparison. So, I mean, is it going to be better? I think it's going to be leaps and bounds better because they took everything that they learned over the last 10 years from just the unit itself and from their customers and said, all right, let's give all of that a huge shot of steroids and put that in the new unit. So yeah, I think it's going to be, I think Line 6 just set the bar. I really do.
Tony says, noise, sweet tones of the red channel.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Left to See says, Helix has received free updates for 10 years, offering more than just new amps and effects. Stadium isn't meant to be a new Helix, but rather a higher tier within the same family. The Helix floor will continue to be supported. I don't know of any other manufacturer that maintains their products like this.
Yeah, exactly. I was supposed to switch guitars while I was up, and I neglected to do so. So I can hear you now, so go ahead and do your thing.
Eternian, does it have a feature to clone album tone from your favorite record?
Now, that's something I don't know, but that would be pretty cool. I'm not sure, though. Album tones are hard to get.
Chris the Geek Bowman, Flight of the Bumblebee, followed by Pac-Man.
That's kind of what it was, wasn't it?
Frank Richotte says, bravo, man.
Bravo. Thank you, sir. Thank
Bill, that's what was good about Fractal, constant updates.
Yep. That's what they say. There's an update every Friday with them. It's kind of like a running thing now, and it's cool. I'm not knocking Fractal at all. I think they came up with a great unit. But I will say, the layout on the XFX 3 kind of resembles the Helix stuff. So that's interesting. I think a lot of people, when the Helix came out, that set the standard for, you know, how your screen looks and how things look, and as far as workflow goes. So they did set a lot of standards with that. So I don't want people to forget that. That was huge.
I'm trying not to be a baby.
With your foot.
It really does. It hurts so bad. It's like...
It's throbbing.
Throbbing, yeah. GM Iron, yeah, Fractal does this. It's game over capturing. Forget about it. Daryl McMillan, plus how the power amp section reacts with the preamp section.
Exactly. All that stuff is going to be modeled. So it's like, how do you go wrong with that? And see, that's the thing too. So like if they came, so when Line 6 came out with, you know, the Stadium and offered both modeling and not only modeling, but updated, you know, modeling on steroids. But on top of that, they offered the cloning. I mean, right there, it's like, well, what do you have now that you're gonna say, well, yeah, but it doesn't do what? It doesn't do your dishes? I mean, like, what else do you want it to do? I mean, it does both of those things and has all the other stuff. It's like, so even people that are like, well, you know, there's always two sides, you know, it's the taste great, less filling thing, where it's like, well, I like modeling, and the other side's like, well, I like profiling. Well, this one does both, so, you know,
I don't think
pick
I read this one that yet. Svenzia, let's hope the Quad Cortex gets more affordable thanks to this.
It's possible.
Left to See, to be able to control DMX with it is just crazy.
Yeah. I know, controlling your lights and controlling all that stuff with it. I mean, that's insane, dude. I mean, it's crazy.
It's almost 8 o'clock, and we're just going to do an hour. Do you want to play? Do you want me to catch up on some of the comments?
I will play one more, so
Okay.
you can kind of rest for a minute, and then we'll do some more comments as well. But I will say this. Oh, shoot, I lost it. What was I going to say? There was that last comment. I can't remember what that was now. What was it?
Frank says, and Showcase, that system is so powerful. It's been Eric's baby for as long as I've known him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that whole system is going to be insane. You know, it really is. So,
Sculpting the sound to fit your mix.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So you talk about album tones. Well, now you can pull an album or a song up into the Helix and dial in a tone that fits within that song while playing that track, because it'll delete the guitar track, and you could play your own guitar track there and see how your stuff fits in that mix. So I mean, you can create your own album tones, you know. So that is cool. That is really freaking cool. So you want me to play? All right. 1 second. I'll just do one of my typical ones. Hang on. Alrighty, a couple more for you. She is in an excruciating amount of pain. We think she broke her toe. So we're probably going to have to call it a night here. She's literally like cringing right now, just barely. Yeah, it's bad. So we might have to do something to get rid of this pain here. So yeah, we'll have to call it a night early tonight. Sorry, guys, but...
Well, I can do what's here.
Yeah, let's do what's there.
And
yeah,
then,
sure.
Sorry, it's just...
Her toe is huge right now. It's enormous.
It's throbbing, and I'm having a hard time concentrating.
Yeah.
David Stewart, hello, how are you?
What's happening?
He wants to know if you like cheesecake.
I love cheesecake.
Dwayne, biggest thing people are missing with the stadium is support for multi-client Wi-Fi, which means in theory multiple tablets, phones connected to control separate mixes in the mixer.
Oh, interesting. Oh, Kyle Bull's here. What's going on, man?
Says, hey, Jarrod, shoot me a message once your stream ends. Have a question about a product we're both working on.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I will definitely shoot you a message.
Frank Rashad says, nice. All the gear talk is really about that. Awesome playing.
Thank you.
Braxel, Dave should send me one. Dwayne, if Dave is feeling generous, maybe he can send all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I missed a comment. It was up here. Dave Friedman should send Kyle a Jose amp too. Yeah, he said he's going to send one to me. He'll probably send one to Kyle as well. I don't see why he wouldn't.
I Thank you for all the wishes for my toes. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Chris the Greek Bowman, the mixes are so good. Carrie gets whiplash. Yeah, sometimes I do, right?
Thank you.
Bill says Anderton's Music in the UK is listing the Jose amp at 37.99 euros.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, hey, that's a pretty good deal, especially if you're after that specific tone. Not bad. I heard it at NAMM and it sounded incredible. So, hell yeah.
Set up by Marshall. My TMP did its job last night at my gig. The update is fantastic.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the TMP is also a great product. I really like that product. I really hope that they continue with the updates with it, and I hope they put capturing tech into that as well, because it has the IO and the DSP, so hopefully they'll do that.
Harley Mann just joined us.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hi and bye.
Yeah, we're getting ready to close it down. I'm not kidding. I'm surprised your skin hasn't split on your toe. It is huge.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to take any ibuprofen.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to take care of that. So guys, sorry, we're gonna have to cut it short tonight. She's in excruciating amount of pain. She's really trying to just keep it together here. It happened right before we went live too. She came down here.
Yep, on my way down.
And she's like, I think I broke my toe. I'm like, oh great.
Yeah.
So it's been one of them nights.
Yes.
Anyways, well, thanks for keeping it together. Well, guys, thanks so much. It was good seeing. It's great seeing you here tonight, Frank. Thank you so much for stopping by, and everybody else as well. And Kyle, I'll get with you as soon as I can with that message. So, yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate it, and feel free to comment in the the comment section of this video what you're looking forward to the most with the Helix Stadium. There's too many things for me to name right now because we got to go, but I can't wait to get my hands on that thing. I think it's going to be freaking incredible. So anyways, well, like I always say, what do I always say? I can't even think right now. Every day's a gift.
Thanks
there we
for
go.
spending part of your gift with us on Father's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
All right. Love you all.